So I messed up. So the idea that I had planned for this video was to continue the story, officially start the story of the Ciencio Lofu, but there was a catch. I actually couldn't continue because we were essentially like teleport locked. So I had to continue doing the story until we essentially like boarded the ship. So I was like, okay, let's like finish like whatever I actually wanted to do, and then continue on like next week. But because I am a professional and like trying to learn how to freaking do YouTube videos and such, I kind of goofed. And the way that I goofed is that I wanted to separate the audio tracks. I already said that before that I wanted to separate the microphone track with the game audio track so that it will be easier to like manage the audios. And for some reason in my OBS settings, I selected these two tracks here. One is the game audio and one is the microphone audio. And for however reason, I unticked this back and then simply just like forgot about it. And I had no idea because whenever I am speaking, the freaking bar still shows up whether or not this thing is enabled or not. So the conclusion was I actually had no microphone audio. So I kind of have to improv. I need to essentially just like roll with it and essentially just commentate on the bigger part of the video in like the shortest way possible, so that it won't just be like an hour or so of just commentating on like what the hell's going on in the story. For the first like 10 minutes or so, it's gonna be like the portion before we essentially get aboard the Lofu, and after that it's gonna be just me commentating on the plot of the story and my thoughts on it, so that I won't just be inconsistent. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I hope it's not gonna be too awkward, like transitioning and essentially commentating over my own gameplay and and like comments on the story content. So I hope that's gonna be alright with you.
Oh, hello! It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the three trailblazers, the activity of the fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the star rail have returned to normal.
Let's go! Also, Pom Pom's literally right there.
Pom will dispatch the express shortly, and we'll be leaving Urillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Goodbye, Urillo 6. Guess I do guess we'll get a cutscene, or the Xianxiu Lofo, the shackling prison. Oh boy. Ah! Oh wait, is that one of the?
Yanqing.
Yes, General.
Yo, there's
Watch
their
this
boy.
person carefully.
I guess that's one of the hunters.
Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5
Do you remember?
3 must pay a price.
Huh?
You are not one of them, Jin Yuan.
Oh damn, jump scare.
Of 5 people,
Oh.
3 must pay a
Wait, I
price.
remember this.
You are one of them.
Oh. Oh damn.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
Interesting. So I guess we'll actually learn more of Dan Heng and his like backgrounds.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in.
Damn.
We trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way,
Huh?
you drew the short straw.
Huh?
It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this
Damn. Of course. The room is quiet, nobody answers. Oh damn. Yeah, I'm wondering like my best guess is that guy is one of the hunters. I don't know, like who else will it be? Anyway, it's too early to tell, I guess. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, so I think I remember this cutscene. From the initial announcement trailer for the game. But I guess that's what it was. I don't really remember. But anyway, at the same time, it was actually surprising we got to see that now. Anyway, okay, we still have this quest to do. Oh. March!
See, it's like I said. If you wake up and Don Hung's not around,
Huh?
then you probably won't see him the rest of the day either.
Damn. And Himeko say not to worry.
Yes. To be honest, warp navigation meetings are basically just like that team building you're always going on about. You don't have to show up. Himeko might be upset if you don't.
The team building, the freaking party setup.
Think about it. Don Hung's the one managing the archives. He'll already be clued into our next destination. Himeko and Welt know already, of course. So it's just me and you in the dark.
Yeah, also Arlen, well, is still here.
You're looking well.
Thanks. You're coming with us this time?
You better believe it.
Ah.
You guys really put on a show for Relo 6. I'm eager to join in myself. I gotta say, there were more than a few times where I wanted to lend a hand, but Himeko said I should let you youngsters rise to the trailblazing challenges.
Himeko,
Morning. You're very punctual.
morning. I had to clean up coffee. The coffee freaking thing, what's it called? Punctual is my middle name. And a wonderful morning to you, Himeko.
Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response.
Damn.
The trailblazing of Eurelo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
Oh yeah. What's the next planet like?
Not telling yet.
Huh?
We'll make an official announcement in the meeting, but I'm keeping you in suspense for now.
Okay.
The meeting will start soon.
Alright. Participate in the navigation meeting. Let's go.
Passengers,
Huh?
the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
Poggers.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor,
Huh?
that's me,
That's
to
me.
reveal the name of our next stop.
And...
Time no see, Astral Express crew.
What the fuck? Whoa.
Kafka.
What the hell?
I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himeko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. To make a destination alteration.
Oh, bro.
For Stellaron Hunter, even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know
Damn.
the figure?
What the hell? So I guess it makes sense why Ishian should love for our next stop then.
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not
Yeah.
an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
Yeah, I can see that. I did not expect that we'll be hearing from her like anytime soon.
Unwanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A
Mm.
maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of the Lawfu?
Lawful.
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity.
Yeah,
Don't you
that's
think?
a little too much big of a coincidence, apparently. Yeah, they're betting us in. I
What
think.
exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Cienjo Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
Also, Pom Pom, I think is like currently like freaking out right now. I can just keep hitting
It's
it.
simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Cienjo is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Blade.
Nothing to do with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst. Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
Is there anything in it for us?
No! Why are we listening to her?
But-
The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space,
Yeah.
you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before.
Yeah, makes sense.
I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lawfu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers. You benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
There's no way they'll just...
March. Get done hung.
There's no way they'll just make us do this for them. Why can't they do it? They're literally luring us in. Interesting. Can I go now? God damn it.
How could the mighty Cienjo Alliance be breached by a Stellaron?
If they infiltrated the Stellaron, or... What do you make of it?
Something's not right.
Yeah.
The Cienjo Alliance is a small faction, but one that derives its power directly from an Eon. They have immense strength, much more than a train under the protection of the fallen Aki village.
Yeah, they're of the hunt, which means if something messes with them, then that something will be hunted down across the universe.
Stellarons can lead to the collapse of stars scattered throughout the universe, but the Cienjo has Land the Hunt on their side. I struggle to believe that Stellarons pose a threat in the eyes of the Eons. Either the Stellaron hunters are lying, or there's an even bigger threat lurking on the Cienjo Lafu.
Yeah.
This is big. I'm coming with you this time.
Good call. Yeah, it's a very big deal.
Kafka.
Huh?
Pom Pom doesn't like her. She smells of danger.
Oh yeah.
Still, a trailblazer should choose their goal and the road they take to get there themselves. That's the creed of the great Akivilli.
Meanwhile, let's go. Yeah, this is
What
this
do you
is
think
big.
about all this?
Nah, I'm okay. I would be okay with either, but because this is the thing, what I feel the most is that they're intentionally like luring us in, especially like since they're the ones that brought us onto the space station in the first place as a receptacle for Stellaron. So, you know, if my intuitions has to say anything in this, then I don't know. I'd say no, but we don't know if it's real. That's the thing. But what is real is that the Stellaron hunters are in the Ciencio Fall. I don't
like
know.
the way you think.
I literally said I don't know. Okay, anyway. Aaron, Why are you still here? Bringing Dan Hung
Whoa,
up to
what are
speed.
you doing here?
Damn.
I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman. It's way too much of a coincidence. A Stellaron hunter shows up at the site of a Stellaron burst that just happens to be occurring nearby? Does anyone really believe that? Oh, I'm so mad. She just hijacks our communications and then hangs up? So rude.
Damn.
You used to know her, right? Was she always like this?
That's the thing. We have no
We
idea.
don't need another amnesiac on this train. Oh yeah, I just spoke to Don Hung. Here's the deal. We've all got to vote against.
Does Himiko have this final say?
Trust me, she'll hold a democratic vote. One for you, one for me, one for Don Hung. 3 all together. We never go anywhere without a consensus.
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, the stranger things are when I emerge.
Damn. You mind me going put a Cian phone?
March told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. But I can't go to the Lofu.
Yeah. Do you and the Lofo have history?
I'm forbidden from setting foot on that ship. Total interception of any attempt to enter the Dominion is how they chose to put it.
Damn.
So if you're planning on going, I can't go with you.
Okay.
I remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold. Good luck.
Remember that cutscene when Dan Hung was dreaming of, what's his name? Blade? Blade's looking for Dan Hung. And, oh my fucking god. I think that's what it is. If not, something that might be missing. Not sure. This is too complex.
You okay, Don Hung? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lafu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Lafu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth. But we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1...
Damn. Oh!
4 against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
Wait, are you March? Did you... Then, did March really mix things up? Bruh. Didn't you say you were voting against?
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying,
Damn.
then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
Damn. Oh, how suddenly principled of you.
Alright.
Oops, I
used to march
missed the
his moves
screenshot.
up around me by now.
Damn.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes.
I
understand.
literally have to freaking keep my finger on the print screen for any
In that
screenshots.
case, Welt.
Let's go,
Ready for a
Welt!
trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now. But make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
Let's go! Oh,
The train is about to make the jump.
oh my god, not again.
5, 4, 3,
Huh?
1.
Was March, like, staying upright again? Let's go! Holy fuck. So it's a ship.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
Oh, damn.
For the Xianzhou, These ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop.
Holy fuck.
Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
Just let him be, March. Can you don't? Damn.
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawful Skyport. Starskin event. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Robot? Is it stuck on repeat?
Now you know how I feel when you copy me.
Bruh.
Something's not right.
Fragmentum?
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Uh-oh.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Damn. Nani? I look, you can expect that.
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
That was also like really delayed for some reason because of the timing and translation, you know what I mean?
Please wait transfer.
Uh,
Please await transfer.
do we just go in manual?
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
I guess.
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
Uh-oh.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
Trailblazers, assemble!
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Damn. Okay. Oh my god. Oh boy. Bro, look at... Oh my god. That is massive.
You need to take extra care on this expedition. I've compiled some intel on the Xianzhou for you.
Okay.
I hope it comes in useful.
Oh, notebook. Okay. Oh, like in the data bank, I believe. Okay. Arch, bum
All
bum.
this universe, and we just happened to bump into a Xianzhou ship that Don Hung spent time on? Oh, that's gotta be fate. I wonder what Don Hung's stories await us.
Who knows?
That guy sure has a mysterious past. We gotta take this opportunity on the Luofu to dig into it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, damn. Actually, now that you think about it, just give the man some privacy.
Fine.
Damn.
You're right.
Huh?
Well, in that case, we'll just have to take loads of selfies till he gets super jealous.
Damn.
I wonder if she even remembers we've got a job to do down there.
Oh, that's right. Yo, you're right. Bum bum. Take care.
Have a safe trip, you guys.
Thanks. Have you visited the Xianzhou before?
Never. Don't worry about me.
Hmm.
I'm just happy you're enjoying the journey.
Pom Pom still seems a little.
Don't worry. I will make sure to give you a proper souvenir.
This time you'll get the chance to witness Welt in action.
Let's go.
I'm glad he's going with you.
Damn, I knew there was more to him than meets the eye.
You could say he keeps his cards close to his chest.
Yeah.
If you ask him,
What?
he'll just tell you about how he worked in animation. But that's only a small part of his story. Believe me when I say he has more experience than I do.
Yep, like 100 so years. Oh boy. Okay. Arlen, you should.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you.
Oh, I was about to say, like, Arlen, you should just go. No, like, why are they still doing here? Okay, let's.
The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to
Oh.
consider and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is
Yeah, the Stellaron.
precisely The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind. And don't forget the way of the Trailblaze.
Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Let's go.
Yeah!
Hell yeah. Yo! Woo! Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Exactly. Ooh. What a background. Oh!
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see.
Oh.
This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
Also, new soundtrack. I just realized a new style of music. Yeah, yet someone opened the gate for us.
Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already.
Damn.
Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
Yeah. But if they're not friendly, I can defeat them? I don't think it's,
That's Mr. Yang! This is child's play for him.
Yeah.
He's dealt with all kinds of dangers before.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Alright, oh my god, we're actually like going with well for once. Holy. Amidst the Marastruck, windswept wanderlust. Yeah, this is gonna be very interesting to go through and experience. 11 chests? Oh boy. So this is where the commentary starts. I'm gonna keep it brief and like show the highlights of the most important lore bits and information. So first things first, I did read through the collection that Dan Heng left for us before we boarded the Law of Fools. So information about the ships, about like the main thing about the Xianzhou, which is not wanting like anything that has to do with the abundance. Something that I found like really interesting in like the plot and everything. So that was essentially like my first red flag, which I was pretty certain that the plot was gonna surround the fact that there would be people that follow Yachting or like whatever her name was, and that way we're gonna learn why immortality is bad. First things first, I literally have no idea what just happened here. Oh, so this is, okay. I have no idea why the quality looks so fucking shit. There was like some OBS weirdness going on. Now I have it fixed for a good couple of weeks. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I think like the quality will improve. It's a bitrate issue. I don't know what essentially happened. So anyway, first thing that I wanted to mention is, so it's the fact, I actually remember saying this like a little bit later, but there's no so there are fragmental monsters obviously, but there's just no fragmentum like corrosion like you usually see in like fragmentum infested places on Yellow 6 or on the space station. I found it really weird, but I think that's because of the behavior of the Stellaron, and obviously I'm talking about Fantilia here because she has power over both destruction and abundance. So I don't know if that would make more sense if there's no fragmental corrosion, but I don't know, like the fact that there are fragmental monsters like right out the gate, it's really strange.
Miss Tingyun, fall back!
Why did I make that face? Anyway, so yeah, Miss Tingyun. It's so fucking scuffed like learning what the hell was I talking about back then, Jesus. Miss Tingyun! I hope she's okay!
My name is Ting Yun. I'm the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Why is the ambassador of the Merchant Guild just out here? This is so weird. Yes, I think I did mention that fact. Like, why exactly is she here? Like, this thing was never mentioned, and so from like what I've seen in the community, a lot of people speculate that she actually started to get possessed later on, but I feel she was always like possessed or like kidnapped by like Fantilia impersonating her from the get-go. Like, if Samples taught me everything from the first time we met in Yarilo 6, I kinda had this odd like thought in the back of my head that Ting Yung was also not to be like fully trusted. And I feel like there's more to it than just, oh, so she was just like, actually she wasn't actually the real thing, all along, and a real one. I have no idea where she could be. That's the only conclusion I could draw from after like we learned about like the context with the Sanctus Medicus and Fantilia and everything else.
If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel. You've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? I have a favor to ask. That's all.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded. Do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
I'm sure Miss Yang will clear them out. Quick, Welt, use Star of Eden!
Does he look like a crane to you?
Bruh. I really had to say that joke again. It was like actually like really funny. It was such a good opportunity, and then I was so fucking pissed when I realized my fucking audio was messed up. Ah!
You mentioned the Stellaron.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an ambassador, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
Okay, if this is still part of like Fantilia's cover-up, I guess that will make sense. But if this is actually the real Ting Yun, I don't know. Brandon Factor, I'd like to ask you something. This may be disrespectful, but I'm very curious. Is the Express really here just to solve the Stellaron problem? After all, people will help others without thinking of compensation or risk during the dangerous trips along the vacuum. When the higher-ups of the Xianzhou first heard of your reasons for coming, they thought you were here to either seek the immortality or the Stellaron. So, yeah. Again, you do not mention immortality at all in this place. Yet another red flag. Hell yeah. Anyway, time skip until we actually reach this place. I really like the I love. We're gonna get to this in a little bit. So the Skyfaring Commission port thingy. I'm stupid at remembering names. I like it. I like the vibe. I like the soundtrack, and I really like the concept of the star skiffs. Yukong. Yeah. I found it really intriguing, and I'm pretty sure I already knew beforehand, either from like her light cone or some other factor, that she used to be a fighter pilot or something like that. And I don't exactly know like her lore specifically. I haven't played the companion quest as of version 1.2. Again, interesting character, takes her job really seriously, and it's completely understandable when we learn that, she declines our trade, essentially, because she thinks that the Alliance is more than capable of dealing with this, and, oh yeah, she was also, like, really wary of us, that we already knew of the Stellaron, too, so that was, interesting. Okay, Jin Yuan, holy fucking shit, what a character. So, it wasn't until after the latest 1.3 main story quest that I've watched the Flash like short animation, so I had no knowledge of his character of Yanqing, of Jinlu, like whatsoever when I actually played through the first quests up until 1.3. But I was like, first impressions, I went I remember I went that he knows more than anyone else because I mean anyone else outside of the Stellaron Hunters in this scenario, but anyone else when it comes to say Jinglu and what he's essentially doing with Yanqing. So this isn't about that. This is about the main quest. So I'm just gonna say that I found it really interesting that he just essentially like gave the green light on at least assisting them like while we're here because because at the end of the day the ship is on lockdown, so at least we have to help them, not about the Celeron. So then again, if they're like going all this way with like having us go through all of this process, going to like actually hunt down Kafka and then interrogating her and everything, even going as far as to make themselves look like the bad guys, then I was pretty certain at the time that they were actually guiding us through this, through the script, through the play, and all that stuff. But since we really didn't know about like the motives as of why they were doing this, it remained to be seen until
What are you up to exactly? Jingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape.
Hmm.
Never goes beyond the horizon.
Oh, this guy. I really like Jingu, and especially after the main story. How should I say this? I'm glad that I figured it out before it was confirmed, but at the same time, I fucking hate the fact that my microphone wasn't recorded. Like, for 4 fucking hours of recording. I'm still baffled that I have to go back and commentate on all of the thoughts I had at the time, and most of those thoughts, like, I don't even remember. I just remember like the main things that actually eventually happened in the story. So fucking hate myself, bro. Meanwhile, Downhong decided to go on a freaking field trip on seeking us. So I guess so I would have guessed that his intuition was telling him something was like not right or something, and he decided to. Why am I always getting interrupted when seeking through the video? God damn it. So yeah, he probably knew something was wrong, and he decided that it would be best to just go by himself or something. I don't know. So anyway, not the weirdest, the most unexpected combo I thought I'd see again ever. Stay tuned for Locha's companion quest to see my thoughts on him. Hell yeah! Okay, TLDR, when Susang was asking Locha, so anyway, what's in that coffin? So I was like, what is in that coffin? You know what's actually like really crazy now that I think about it? The whole listen thing. That's her power. So I was really wondering when we first started the game and Kafka was like talking to us about what was gonna happen with us. Every time she said a sentence, she went like, listen. That is actually her power to actually like manipulate people into like putting people into submission essentially. Every time the listen is highlighted, then it's actually talking about that's her power. I actually figured out about this off camera, and I was wondering, like, does it emphasize on this a lot? And then I realized when I watched her freaking trailer, that's essentially her thing. Her actual ability, to which we don't even know how she has this sort of power. Also, this half of the line is also just as sus as everything about her. Yeah, very strange indeed.
It was the future. We interfere on countless future possibilities and make the best future a reality. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron Hunters are merely Destiny's slaves.
Best future? Best for who? As if you'd consider anyone but yourself.
Oh, March, you sweet, sweet summer child. You don't even know what's... you don't even know, like how important Destiny is. Okay, so I actually have to, I have to talk about this, bro. So, the fight... so the fight is actually really like her enemy, like the enemy Kafka is actually like really interesting, and her mechanic not because of what you would think of. Okay, so not because of this. I mean, of the haha dominated funny. Also, yeah, the dominated freaking thing is funny, and I was fucking losing my shit over it. Like, where is it? I'm so fucking glad. I at least caught this on camera. That's what I'm glad of. Okay, it actually has a double meaning. I just realized this actually has a double meaning, and but it's so. Guys, listen. I actually freaking hate. I actually didn't get a proper reaction of this. I don't even remember what I was saying. It was something on the lines of they knew, like whoever knew what they were doing when they were making the achievements for this game. This was honestly like the best part of this session. Like definitely like my most favorite thing.
Finally.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh right, the Gamescom trailer. I'm pretty sure. I was like, oh yeah, like I remember this. And then Fushon comes in.
Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscient.
Clueless. By the way, she knew she had to suit up after she stopped fighting with them. She was like, alright, you got me. Alrighty, so Fushon, interesting character. We didn't get a lot. We didn't get to know a lot of her, like in this session. But it was obvious that she is like really powerful. Even though I didn't know much about her, I was like really looking forward to like learning more about her. When we learned that we actually had to go to the divination commission in order to interrogate Kafka. So I think this is like mostly it. Like again, I don't really remember a lot of the smaller details that have been like going through my head, like when I was thinking and talking about what was going on. But in short, like the introduction to the Cienzo Fu was really, I don't know the right word for this, but essentially I was really enthusiastic about learning more about the place in general because the lore felt really dense on like first impressions, and I was looking forward to learning more about the aspects of the commissions and the whole history with the abundance and lawn. One thing I actually might mention before I head out is essentially, the whole because this is where the whole Mara stake begins with the quest about Danshu and the Sanctus Medicus, which I don't even know how I want to structure it because I didn't commentate on it in the next video, so I don't really know how I wanna like TLDR it, essentially, because I knew it was important, but at the same time I didn't really know how to put it because I didn't really understand it, the concept. Like I knew it was bad. I knew because I knew what being monostruck meant. Like Tingyon literally explains to us like at the beginning of the Lawful. We do learn about them, and then they get brought up again, and then it becomes more of a main factor when the abundance comes up and Bilo shows up. Oh no!
I mean, make them
So we do learn about the Vidyahara actually from her, but we didn't learn the fact that she was the current High Elder, which I was like really surprised on finding out about that. I actually had no idea until I think either until I did her companion quest. I actually don't remember, but it was either that or oh yeah, I actually noted out of Idealara stuff, so that was really interesting. I guess that will be it. There's nothing really else. Yeah, no, there's really nothing else. I guess I just like had some like thoughts about everything that has been going on. You know about Celeron Hunter's purpose and everything about that. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I'm sorry. It just feels really scuffed for me just like talking about everything that has been going on. I literally just condensed like around 4 hours worth into like freaking 400% efficiency. I don't even know how I should like feel about this, but I think I feel relieved that I actually have this off my plate because I was really pissed for a really long time that I actually didn't have my microphone recorded. This is gonna be like the only time when this is gonna happen. I'm sorry about the video quality. Again, OBS had some sort of a fuck up. I have no idea why the video quality was so low for the past couple of uploads. Like, it's gonna get improved in the near future. So, again, Stellaron Hunters might not be evil because they make us they help us into doing good things. They're bad guys made to help the good guys, I guess. I'm just really glad I'm done with actually commentating over voiceless freaking gameplay from yours truly.